Hello, incredible customers. It is Emily, and today we're going to talk about the hottest topic in skincare right now, and that is maskne, mask acne. Oh my gosh, I've gotten so many requests from so many customers saying, help, I'm wearing a mask all day and my acne is out of control. So I'm going to kind of teach you some stuff about this and give you some tips for skincare that are really going to help you. And I have helped some women already clear up their mask skin. So first off, something that's important to know, there are two forces at work right now. One of them is when you are wearing the mask, which I have mine right here, right? You're re-respirating bacteria back onto your face, and it's a very moist environment, right? So you have bacterial acne, like normal acne, right? That can happen from that. But if you're someone who's like, I haven't had acne in 10 years, and now I have acne because of my mask, that's a different kind of acne. That's actually called, quick Google search will teach you all you need to know about this. It's called acne mechanica. And this is caused from the friction of the mask rubbing on your face, okay? So if that's you, that's a different kind of acne than the normal bacterial acne. Also, I've heard some women are getting very, very dry, like almost like a patchy, like eczema type skin underneath their mask. So my number one tip for you is to please, please, please do yourself a favor and do not go out and buy a whole bunch of acne medicine and put it on your face, because your poor skin needs gentle right now and it needs hydrating. Okay, so gentle and hydrating are the two things that we're going to focus on because your skin is already irritated. We don't want to irritate it further. So here's what I have been recommending to people, and some of it is going to be a new thought for you. Okay, so stick with me here. The first thing that I'm going to recommend, and I'm going to do this with you so you can see me doing it, is if you are looking for, you need some type of gentle cleanser to clean your face. Now, during this time period where we have to wear masks frequently, I'm lucky, I work from home, I wear it when I go out, but for those of you who wear it at work all day long, all day strong, you need to really baby your skin right now, okay? So using a cleanser twice a day. I love if you need a gentle cleanser, but it's also a deep cleanser, so don't confuse gentle with ineffective, okay? I really like our Mary Kay Naturally because it is 100% naturally derived, but it's also, it has corn flour water. It's really, really cleansing. I actually use this cleanser pretty frequently. If you are already a Time-Wise Miracle Set 3D or a Time-Wise Repair customer, you don't need to completely switch your cleanser. Those are also very gentle cleansers. In fact, you don't need to switch up your skincare routine to the Naturally, but there might be some pieces that I'm talking about today that might be something that you could incorporate in with that to help with your mask acne. Okay, so when you use this cleanser is free of parabens, dyes, SLS, and SLES, which is sodium lauryl sulfate and sodium lauryl sulfate. And those are the things that create suds on your face. So because of that, what the company recommends, and I'm going to wet it here, got my little thing behind me, is you actually take a little cotton pad, like these are cotton rounds, and I actually love cleansing my face this way, right? So you put that on there, and what I do is I make 4 dots on my face, right? So there's my 4 dots, and you use this pad to work the cleanser around, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. And this is a really gentle way to cleanse your face. There's no sudsing, there's no anything. Now what you're gonna do, which I clearly forgot to get, okay, stay tuned, I'm gonna get a washcloth. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna take this washcloth and just wipe it off. And one of the things I love about this cleanser, because it doesn't suds, it's really easy to get it off, right? Like you don't have to sit and like scrub your face to get all the cleanser off. So I really like that. So that would be step 1. Step 2, even though you might have some friction from your mask, it is really important to do a gentle exfoliator to help slough away like the dead skin that is sitting under in that kind of like moist environment. And so my favorite gentle exfoliator is also from the Naturally line, and this is our Mary Kay Naturally Exfoliating Powder. And this guy has, it has hydrogenated castor oil processed into fine wax beads, right? And citric acid, which, has those exfoliation benefits. and it kind of helps with that cell turnover that's going on underneath your mask. It also has rice starch, which has absorbent qualities, so it helps with like oil, and baking soda that provides soothing benefits to your skin. So this is like the perfect thing for underneath mask acne, and it's free of parabens, synthetic fragrance dyes, SLS, SLES. It's also free of surfactants, which is like talc, silicone, mineral oil, and alcohol. Again, what were the two things I said earlier? We want to gently cleanse and we want to moisturize, right? So this is the perfect thing. So here's how you use this product. You open up the cap and you are gonna dump some into your hand. See how it looks like baking soda, right? And there's different options with this, okay? Some people mix it with the Naturally Cleanser. Some people take a couple drops of water, but again, moisture, right? So if you want a hydrating exfoliating experience, using the Mary Kay Naturally Oil, you just take a couple drops of this oil. My oil's running low, so we're just gonna go ahead and dump a little in. I'm right at the bottom of my bottle. I love this oil, you guys, it is life-changing. And then you're gonna mix it up into a paste. I need a little bit more juice in there. There we go. Okay. So maybe like a half dropper of oil. There we go. Now it's happening. So now you can kind of see what it looks like. And so what I do is I just take a couple fingers and you just gently kind of rub in a circular motion. You're always kind of going back to this palette here to get more. And so I would really just gently scrub, and it feels so good. And you guys, that face oil is sweet almond oil, olive oil, and sesame oil. It smells like almond heaven. So yeah, so okay, I did my exfoliation. Again, you're gonna take your wet cloth and wipe that off. You can do this, I actually think it's easier to do this outside of the shower versus in the shower, just because you're doing your little like science project. So there you go. So there's that. And then the last step is using that oil as moisturizer, because again, your skin needs that hydration underneath your mask. And I don't care if you have really oily skin or really dry skin, this oil works for everybody. I'm not kidding. I have friends with really oily skin that use it and their skin looks significantly less oily. This has really helped clear up my skin since I started using it in August. So what I do is I dump some in my hand. I take my other hand like this and kind of rub it together. And then that just goes all over my face. Okay, so that's kind of how I apply it. You can wear it underneath foundation too, which is great. Okay, so that's the oil. So I'm feeling really hydrated. When I have extra, it also doubles as cuticle oil and hair oil. So I take a little bit and I do my cuticles, and you can even like pull some on the ends of your hair, which is really nice. So that's the skincare routine. So again, if you're using our other Time-Wise products, I would suggest, maybe you could incorporate in that exfoliation powder. If you're feeling dry, even using the Time-Wise moisturizer, incorporate in that oil with your routine. Now the last step, and this is what's gonna kind of be a controversial thing for some of you. I believe the people that I've helped clear up their skin with mask acne, it is because they listened to me and they followed this next step, which is using some type of foundation underneath your mask. Now I get it. I get what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, Emily, oh my gosh, foundation under my mask, like, are you crazy? Yes, I am crazy, because the foundation is your windshield. So imagine like a little tiny windshield under your mask. It's gonna keep all this stuff that you just put on, like the oil and the cleanser, it's gonna keep that moisture in. What it's gonna keep out is bacteria, your re-respirated breath, and it's gonna help provide a little bit of a barrier for that friction. Now, the one foundation I would highly recommend for this out of our entire line of foundations is our Time-Wise Matte or Luminous 3D, because they are 12-hour wear foundations. They are transfer resistant, so they're good about not rubbing off on stuff. And they feel really, really light. So I will just share with you, okay, so remember how I said this is my mask. I do wash my mask frequently. That's kind of another tip. If you have a lot of acne, make sure you wash your mask frequently so you don't have that bacteria continuing on your face. But I have worn this mask with makeup with this foundation. So the only place that there's really any that rubs off is right on the nose. The rest is just like a tiny little bit, and this is honestly probably the powder that I put on, but it's not that bad. Considering, like, you know, it's a black mask, which, you know, I don't know what genius thought of that, but that was me. So yeah, so you can take this foundation, you can apply it with your fingers, you can apply it. I'm gonna use like a quick blending brush here, and you're just gonna kind of, I like to kind of start here, do a swipe, and then work this down. But this is gonna give you that protection underneath your mask so that, you know, it's gonna help clear up your skin if you're consistent with it. I know it's like a new thought. A lot of people think I'm nuts when I say no, foundation actually helps you clear up your skin, but it's a real thing. So I'm not gonna do my whole face in foundation. And then the last step, if you really wanna set it, if you're really worried like, Emily, you're crazy, there's no way, there's no way that's a thing. I really like our translucent loose powder. It's a clear powder, but it just kind of helps set foundation. It soaks up any oil and shine you might get throughout the day. So again, it's gonna help you with your mask again. So again, just to kind of recap my tips, keep it gentle, keep it moisturizing, keep it simple, and create that windshield so when you're wearing your mask, it isn't getting back into your skin. So I hope this helps you. Have a really good day. Stay safe.